Hello everybody, you got the old Mongo Man out here in Kenny's shop, and well, we're back at it. Nope, we're not working on old Callie there. We're working on Scarlet again. So I got the manifolds all done. That job ended up beautiful, and everything is working good as far as that is concerned. However, the thing is still running pig rich. I have two codes in it right now. That is Rich Engine Operation Bank 1, Rich Engine Operation Bank 2. Last night I spent some time out here, and I'll tell you what I did. Replaced the MAF, or the mass airflow sensor, and that changed nothing. I kind of thought that's what it was going to do, but it was the original MAF, and I wasn't 100% sure of the readings I was getting off of it. It is a 5-volt reference signal, and voltage varies between a 0.5 volt and 4.5 volt, and it was going from roughly 3/4 of a volt up to about 3 volts at as hard as I want to run it anyway. So it is working. That is all good. However, it is still running rich. So I dove into more settings and more readings. The O2 sensors are running about 0.91 volts. They are not switching. And what else? Oh, short-term fuel is running at -20. Long-term fuel trim is running at -13. And they're both railed there. They're not moving at all. So I went into a little bit of troubleshooting mode and created a vacuum leak. Actually pulled the vacuum line out of the brake booster, and when I did that, it started to switch. I was able to see voltage on the O2 sensors go from about 0.3 to 0.9 and switch between them. However, it was slow. It wasn't real fast, but it was switching. I saw short-term fuel trim hit -4, -2, never went positive, so it was still pulling fuel, and long-term fuel trim never moved off of -13. So it's got to be the injectors at this point. The guy that I bought it off of had replaced the injectors right before I picked it up, because it had a, from his explanation to me, it had a miss at idle. He replaced the injectors, and that miss at idle went away. So I don't think he had time, enough road time with it, to find out if the injectors he installed were good or not. And I think that's where I'm at right now, with a bad set of injectors in it. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to pull the injectors out of the thing, and I got 10 ordered. Should have them tomorrow. And let's get busy, huh? As you can see, my driveway is a mess right now. And this is only up and down it tonight. It was pretty clean before I started. Yeah, it's a mess. All right, so this is under the hood. As you can see here, all of these orange injectors have got to come out. 5 on that side and 5 on this side. I'm gonna get busy here. Alrighty, there's all 10 injectors. That was actually quite easy. I used an 8mm for everything. I took the air horn off and got right into everything. Very, very easy. All right, well, here's hoping. Gonna get those changed out, and next time you see me, I'll be putting them back in. All right, everybody, I told you that the next time you would see me would be me putting the injectors in, but I lied to you. I've been sitting here doing some homework at YouTube University, and I believe these injectors that I removed out of Scarlet are Chinese. Let me show you why. So all 10 injectors look exactly the same as this one. I'm going to bring you guys in here real close. Don't mind my dirty, nasty hands. So what we're looking at here is supposed to be a Bosch injector, part number O280155-917. The PO, or previous owner of Scarlet, told me that he used OE injectors. These are not OE injectors, and how I can tell that, first of all, they do not have the Ford part number on them, and they don't have a Ford oval on them. So what we have here, I believe, is a Chinese injector. These don't even have the Bosch logo on them, which should be right there in that circle. So back to where we were, I wanted to show you guys what's going on here. As you can see right there at that circle, that should have a Bosch logo in there. And the other thing that's kind of funky is the part number and all the markings are on the wrong side of this injector. On the Ford injectors, they're on this side, and right there where that number is would be a Ford logo. And as you can see, that is not a Ford logo. I think it's a 927. And the part number, the Ford part number, would be right there on that flat. So I 100% believe that these are Chinese injectors, and that's got me feeling a lot better about what we're doing here. I am going to make sure, oh, the other thing that's missing is down inside of here, the Ford injectors or the Bosch injectors actually have a plus symbol on the positive terminal of the injector. So as you can see, these ones do not have that either. So yeah, I think these are Chinesium. The previous owner said that they were OEM injectors. They are not OEM injectors. That is for sure. All right, so now the next time you see me, we'll be putting this thing back together. I'm going to make sure the injectors that I buy tomorrow are all rebuilt OEMs and that there are no Chinese injectors in the bunch. So, all right, that is all. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. It's still trying to figure itself out. We've got the new injectors in it, obviously. But this is what I want to see. Both long-term trim 1 and 2. They are not at negative 13 anymore. And short-term went right past it. Bouncing somewhere around 0. It's actually pulling fuel away there at times. And adding fuel and pulling fuel and adding fuel. That's the way it's supposed to work. Right when I first fired it up, though, it had one heck of a miss. I think these injectors have sat on the shelf for a while. I had to power block it to get rid of the miss, but now it's... We're about to go for a test drive. KJ's outside fixing the driveway. Whew. Running nice and smooth. Gotta get rid of this stuff and we're gonna go for a test drive. All right, everybody, there it is, all fixed. Just got back from about a 20-30 minute ride and everything is good. You know, if I would have brought a truck home when I was growing up and was covered in mud like this, my old man would likely beat my butt. But with my driveway looking like it does, I can't help it. The Excursion rides out wonderfully. Smooth ride, smooth power, no more noises, no more codes. I'm happy with it. Got a couple more things to do to it. I want to put a sub in it. I want to put a rear view camera on it, and that's about it. All right, thanks for joining me on this journey with Chinese injectors and a 6.8 liter V10. Gonna get the shop closed up and get on out of here. Thanks for watching. Old Manga Man is out.